At the outset, I would like to thank the management of the society for giving me this honor to be present on this very important day. I am definitely very happy to be here amongst you all. A college in Hyderabad that I'm so familiar with. Having done all my schooling here, I'm sure that if this college had been started in 1979 and me having failed to get into Osmania University, I would have probably joined here. I think missed on it here. I know that it's a very important day for all of you who are gathered here, especially the proud parents, the siblings, the cousins who are here to cheer all your family members and the graduates who graduated today. I know that it's a very significant transition point in your life, where on one side you are very, very overjoyed that you got this degree. On the other side, you have your own apprehensions of what the future portends for you. Nevertheless, it's an important day, it's a significant day, and I'm sure that all of you are waiting to get out there and party, and you don't want a long and boring speech from a chief guest. But it's not every day that a politician gets to speak to 780 graduates. So I don't think I will be kind on you, but at the same time, I'm happy to be amongst you here today. And I think the speakers who've spoken before me, the respected Vice Chancellors and Professor K.C. Reddy, have touched on a number of points which I hope that you will keep in mind. You are not only a graduate today, but you are a responsible citizen of the nation today. And we expect you to do well for yourself and also think for society and also make a mark for the nation. And I think it is with these three objectives that you must step out as proud graduates out of this institution, which has done Hyderabad and Andhra Pradesh proud. There is a lot happening in education today. It's come a long way since I've done my engineering. And there's so much more that all of you have to do. But I think the advantages you have as a generation of today is that you are a much more confident generation. You are so much more aware of what we were when we graduated. You are aware of the world, you are aware of yourself, and you are aware of the opportunities. And I think it is these opportunities that you must seize to better yourself and to make a great career for yourself. Both graduates and institutions today are you're not just receiving a degree, and neither is an institution just a degree giver. It's an imparter of education and knowledge, and it is this knowledge that we would expect you to leverage for the betterment of society, for the betterment of quality of life, and also raising the stature of the nation where you have grown up. So it's an important day. You have to think on all these aspects. The way education is being imparted today has changed a lot. Not only do you learn from your textbooks, but there's so much of online material that helps you reinforce what you have learned. And in a knowledge era, what sets you apart is not just your degree, but how much more you know your subject and how well you apply your subject in your profession. It's the application of knowledge that brings recognition to an individual and to the institution or the company that he works for. We live in great times where there have been numerous opportunities. If you've seen how India has made a mark for itself in the arena of information technology, but I think we have to go beyond services. And to get into that mode, the institutions also have to play a role. You have to have incubation centers, you have to have entrepreneurship on campuses, and I think that is where we want to move our higher education. And this will happen if there is effective and strong linkages with industry. Because eventually, I think the knowledge that we gain here has to be applied in real life. And I think linkages with industry gives us the avenue for relevant application of that knowledge that we have imbibed. And this is where the future lies. And I hope that all our institutions of higher learning would move in this direction, where relevant and strong linkages with industry are established, whereby we can have incubation centers on campus, where there is meaningful handholding by industry, and that is the way that we can improve and increase our investment in research and development. Like Professor Reddy and the others have pointed out, I think our investment in research and development as a nation is a little below 1% today. And I think it is important to move it up to at least 2%. And that is the direction that institutions must think about. And I hope that the industry would also respond to these forward-looking measures. I see great changes ahead. I know that there will be opportunities for all of you in terms of the new directions that you're going to take the nation in. India definitely has the knowledge potential, and it is for each one of you to make a mark in that area. The nation expects this of you, the new generation. The demographic dividend that we feel is the real strength of the nation. And we look to you to apply this knowledge for the progress of the nation. It is a heartening day indeed for me to be amongst you. I know that you will all do well for yourself and for the country. I am proud to be amongst the achievers. I hope that you will make the Sultanul Uloom Society proud, setting new standards in which engineering professionals can rise, not only here, but internationally, or the professions that you've chosen. And today, if you look at the world today, it's a huge canvas. There are so many opportunities arising, not only in your chosen profession, but in an interdisciplinary nature where a number of opportunities are coming up every year. I wish you all the best in life. I thank you for this opportunity. Thank you and Jai Hind.